Hello there, it's July the 5th, coming up for 1 o'clock. We're parked up at Cricklade. We've been here for 3 nights, seeing family, and going into Swindon this morning. Very exciting to have a COVID test. Nope, it's all right, nothing to worry about. We have to have a PCR test because we're going to France. Because the French have relaxed regulations over there, and the government here is likely to pretty soon take off the requirement for isolation when you come back, and we're going for 11 bit weeks. We are heading off for France. Slight little problem is we've got a split in one of the tyres. I had ordered, I think I've probably told you this, I had ordered 4 tyres from Tyre Company in Oswestry, which we were supposed to have fitted on the 25th of June, but they sold them out from under us, and then couldn't get any more, and in fact there seemed to be none of our size in the country. However, I was in touch with AD down in Weymouth, and they came up with fitting a different size tyre. It means we've got to have 6 instead of 4 to balance out the braking system. May or may not be necessary, but I think for safety's sake I will go for the 6 tyres, which makes it a lot more expensive. The tyres are going to be more than we were going to be paying for the 4. Individually they're more each, and we're hoping that this will all work. He says he's done it before. He's got experience of this and it's worked, so he's got a tyre company coming with the tyres to fit them. He's supervising it. It's going to mean there's less space between our rear tyres than we have at the moment. We're just hoping that there is adequate space. I'm no expert. I have no idea. I've never dealt with double wheel things before, so I'm entirely in his hands, but he says he's done it before and it's worked fine. The only issue being that with the slightly different tyre size, if the front tyres and the back tyres are different sizes, it can throw the ABS braking out. And he said, well, we could test for that and then put the other 2 tyres in if needed, but I think I'll just go for the 6 in the first place. Excuse me. Then the other thing is that your speedo is changes. He said at 60 miles an hour, it's 1.5 miles out. So you're going 1.5 miles faster than you have got on the speedo. But the speedo is 2 miles out anyway, because these have got like the 10% thing on them anyway, so it all will even out, so that's fine. So we're just doing that tomorrow at 11:30 down in Weymouth. So we've got to travel down. We're going to go sort of down to Salisbury today, this afternoon, park up overnight, drive down to Weymouth, see if we can get some fuel on the way, because LPG is not only a tyres not in the country, but LPG seems to be disappearing out of the country as well. We're getting in a right state in this country. We really are. One thing and another. So anyway, that's the plan. If the tyres fit and everything's okay, then we're waiting on receiving our results from the PCR test that we've taken today at Boots. Highly recommend Boots for the PCR test if you're going abroad. Certainly at the moment I would highly recommend them. The girl in Boots in Swindon was lovely. We tried to do the tests, the ordinary ones, lateral flow tests ourselves, and made ourselves sick. And eye-watering, and it was just dreadful, but we did try, we did do it. but they're no good for going abroad anyway. You have to have the PCR test done properly. She was brilliant, so good. I mean, I don't know what the other stores are like, but if you go to the one in Swindon and this girl is on duty, fantastic, really, really good. So highly recommend that. We're told that it's a 48-hour turnaround within 48 hours. She was saying that people who had to go back for another test for a different trip and different things have said that their tests have come back within 24 hours, actually. So, and the test gets sent off this afternoon at 5. So probably by tomorrow evening, we may well have had the results back, providing that we do not have invisible COVID, and the tyres fit. We're catching the ferry on Wednesday morning at around 9:30. We should be on the ferry. There's a lot of ifs and buts between here and there, but we're on our way. That's the thing. Providing the tests come back okay, and providing the tyres fit, because I don't really fancy driving down through France with one of my tyres with a little split in it, which could get bigger, could blow. It's bad enough going from here down to Weymouth, frankly. We've been driving on it with that split for 2 or 3 weeks since we first noticed it. So, and there's no telling what's happening with the other inner tyres. The tyres, I can't actually see them. They're all the same age. They were all due to be replaced anyway, which is why I ordered the darn things, so that we had them fresh for the rest, for this year and onwards. Because I knew they were old and they needed replacing, But I was let down very, very badly, very, very badly. So we're on tenterhooks on several coats. So I'll let you know how it goes. But I just thought I'd do a little brief how's your father, because we've been a bit lacking in it. We've been at Cirencester, which we've filmed before, so there's been no point in doing any of that. I've got some travel videos of our journey down from Wales, which I'm trying to get uploaded, but the camera's playing up a little bit on that, and not really wanting to transfer things over. When I get it done, it'll get done. I think we've got videos scheduled up until sort of middle end of August anyway, so you won't be catching up with us anytime soon, really. But there we are. That's it for today. I'll let you know how it goes tomorrow and how it goes the next day, and when we get our PCR tests back. God bless. Take care. Love. Lots of love. Bye for now.